Jay has a question of how he can use AI voices within his videos for narration. So let's give that a shot and see how that works. Okay, I've placed some videos on my timeline. I'm going to go ahead and mute them because they don't have a very good soundtrack. And now we can start our search for AI voices. So to get the AI voices that he's looking for, he needs to click on audio. And here you have the text-to-speech option. And once you get down here, you just simply click Start. Now, here you have a lot of choices. And you can, for example, use AI to actually write your content for you. But you'll have to give it prompts, what you're talking about, what you want it to say. So that could take a little bit of time. But you do have choices there as to what kind of material that you're trying to create. The second option is to just simply type your text and then choose from one of the preset voices. And you have some flexibility in changing the speed and pitch of the sound. But you can test out the sounds of what each one of these would sound like. And all you have to do is sort of move your mouse over it and then play the little clip.
Wondershare, creativity simplified.
Wondershare, creativity simplified.
Wondershare, creativity simplified.
So
Wondershare, creativity simplified.
So you have a number of different choices that you can do, and there's actually quite a few of them. And you can change the pitch and speed of them. So if you want to just put a little different inflection on the tone. But in addition to that, you can also clone your own voice.
Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
And to do a cloning, you simply click this plus button, and then you'll get this prompt up. Make sure that you have your microphone all set and everything. And they're asking you to read something between 10 seconds and 1 minute in order to establish what your voice sounds like. From that point, it can then be used. Like I, for example, often make mistakes when I'm speaking, and I might mispronounce things. I could use my own voice, and I could type my text in here and still have it come out pretty good. And I could probably still adjust the pitch and speed. So if I wanted to change my voice, I could do that. So that's an option. Another option is to apply filters. So you don't know which one of these you want to use. You could, for example, filter it to voices that are suitable for narrative, and it could be a combination of things. You can apply as many filters as you want in order to narrow down the specific voice that you want to use. And if you don't want to use any of them, you can either clear them by Xing it out like that, or just hit the clear button. So those are options you can use for doing that. Now, none of this is going to come free. You need to use these credits that you have. So I'm just going to copy some text that I've typed out, and I'm going to copy it out, and I'm going to go in here and paste it, and I'm going to apply this. This is going to cost me 4 credits to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this text. And you can see that you are limited to 3,000 characters within each recording. So if you're doing a rather lengthy video, this will obviously run into a number of different credits. Let's just check out with this auto split. The text will be automatically split, let's see, again, and lined with the audio file placed on the timeline. So we will just go ahead and use that. And now we will go ahead and try this. I have to choose a voice. I'll choose a voice other than my own. I'll go ahead and choose one of these other voices right here. And you can see you can click the star and favorite this.
Wondershare Creativity Simplified.
Okay, let's go ahead and add that. So it has to upload my transcript up to their server and then transcribe it for me. So now I have, I guess the split is that it gives me both the titles, the subtitles, as well as the words or the sound file down below. So let's just move them over into place. And oops, I did too much moving there. Let's get rid of this one here. I don't really need it. And we'll just use these two videos here, and we'll see how that goes.
In the Danish countryside of Jutland lies a park called Rebuild Bakker. Here amongst the heather-covered hills the Danes celebrate the 4th of July in conjunction with the United States.
One thing I didn't notice when I was making the recording was that some of the material was actually inserted on the track below. It had done it like this. So we learned anyway that the split means that it provides both the audio as well as subtitle text, which is pretty nice. But be careful you check all of the audio tracks below to make sure all of them are there. At first I thought they had not copied my I only moved this piece over, and I thought that's all there was. But it turns out that this was a separate audio, and it was one track below. So just make sure that you have all of your audio as well as your subtitles. I suspect if you uncheck the split part, you won't get the subtext or subtitle text included. But it seems pretty nice. So anyway, that's how it works.
In the Danish countryside of Jutland lies a park called Rebuild Bakker. Here amongst the heather-covered hills the Danes celebrate the 4th of July in conjunction with the United States. This is the only place outside of the US where such a celebration occurs.